Hi, I'm Stephen Spry, and welcome back to Canberra. Not so cold this past week, but this is Capital Transport, my semi-hysterical recreation of the development of Canberra in Australia from the 1920s onwards. Well, that's when they started building it, 1920. And while things were going great in the 20s, economically, things were about to hit the fan, literally. Yes, the Great Depression. Why is that paused? Because I probably need to do that. Yes, the Great Depression was about to turn things all around. Yeah, we went from having a beautiful construction boom to quite dire situations around the world, but in here too. And that's why I love doing semi-hysterical type things, because I can grab what happened in history and try and reproduce it here. At least that's the plan. While you were sleeping and while I was slack off doing other things, I have expanded this section up here at my Sydney portal, because this train for coal, bringing coal all the way in from up the line towards Sydney, was doing a lot of waiting, and it was stuffing up the log trains, which get their logs from a forest up this way somewhere, but it was slowing them down tremendously. So I added an extra track and an extra waiting track, one for the coal trains and one for the log trains. But enough of that. What are we going to do about this crisis? I tell you what, it's not good. It's not good. We've got to keep supplying the conmat and the fuel, that's what the coal's going to, and the timber. We've got to keep doing that. But the people, all those people that are living in the construction camps, they call them, we call them, in this case, the burbs, need to be fed. Yes, food is a problem, which is why I have highlighted the food production facilities that are in Canberra. We have got to get food to the people. This is the Breadbasket Initiative of the 1930s. Actually happened in Canberra. Well, according to my research. So we've got to get food from the farms to here. The problem is, apart from having to feed the people, is that our budget's blown. I mean, I know I can see $181 million in the bank down there, but we can't buy any new vehicles at the moment. Well, apart from the fact that they're not being shipped out from England, which is where they came from. So we've got to use what's available to us right now, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. Yes. So that's the plan of attack for the first part of this stream, this beautiful Sunday evening down here in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales. Right. Once we get some people fed, we might have a look at other parts of the map and see what we can do, but that'll be later on, assuming I'm looking over at my other computer. I've got eyes everywhere. I'm looking over at my other screen over there, and that's telling me that there is some rain to the west of me, which may or may not get here. I was a bit worried for a while there about whether it would be a rain-free stream, but never mind. Okay, what are we going to do here? Well, first up, what I've done is I have highlighted on the map, using my painting technique, the 3 flour mills that we have. Only 3? What? Only 3? Yes. If we look at food, the only ones I want to use this, I don't want to introduce meat and or coffee and or alcohol to make food at this stage. I feel maybe the meat, probably. Let's just stick with grain. Let's just stick with the basics. Supply the basics to Deacon Flour Mill, which is right here. Thank you. Or, where's the next closest one is just over the lake here at Reed. And it's on a railway line or very near a railway line, so we might be able to fudge that somewhat. This line here, maybe, I don't know. It might just be trucks. I don't know. We can't. I don't know. Can't afford to buy trains. Okay, it's going to have to be trucks. So we're going to put a call out to everybody in the region later to help us. It's going to be amazing. And the other one is O'Connor Bakery, which is way up here. Now, it is a bakery there. Wait on, why did you highlight the farm? I think I highlighted the wrong thing. That wouldn't surprise me. So let's try this again. Take you, yeah, blow you up, yeah. Highlight the bakery, please, not the farm. Hopeless. I know. Why did you highlight the farm? Well, things happen. They certainly do. You know what I discovered literally seconds before coming on here? Where is it? This one. The advanced statistics. What I want to do is show you the length of your rail network is 70 kilometres, 25% electrified. I think. How? How is something in 1930 in Canberra electrified? Well, just before we get into things, let's have a little look at the electrification tool, this one. This narrow gauge stuff is showing as electrified. And it shouldn't be. And I don't know why, but all the narrow gauge lines that I put in might have something to do with the track types or something. Maybe, I don't know, but I will certainly unelectrify them because they shouldn't be. Thanks. But I don't understand why the stats program was calling them electrified, unless there's a glitch in that, which in this particular track tool, because if you look at them, they aren't. There's no electrification anywhere around here. Certainly no third rail or anything like that happening, I hope. Well, not in this era. So I don't really know what is happening. So let's see if that has. There's no blue there now. Okay. Has that fixed the issue? Welcome. No, it still says it's electrified. How do you find that? Node. That's streets. Try edge. Okay, edge. Track types. Okay, well, I've still got 9 metres of catenary somewhere. Oh, I hate this. 9 metres. That's a little crossover somewhere that you haven't found. That's what it is. More than likely. Do I find it? No, you don't. What are you going to do about this? It's probably up here, is it? No, it isn't. Oh, who cares? All right, food. Right, food. I have to supply food to the construction camps, which essentially are Ainslie, let's call them towns, Ainslie and Civic on this side, I think. Is that about it? Right, okay. On this side, we've got a town here, a town here. Oh, there's a lot on this. Well, this is where most of the action was happening. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4. I changed that one just before we came on air. And 5. Kingston. And what about over here at Queanbeyan? Well, Queanbeyan needs food as well. Oh, crap. Oh, maybe we should try the... we could try the meat thing over here if we need to. So we can get grain from there into there, and then the pigs... well, no, they've got to go to an abattoir somewhere. Oh. Over here, right. And then over here. Oh, that's far too complicated for me, buddy. Just stick with the grain. Tell you what. All right. So let's start it off by getting some grain from Yarralumla Homestead, which I think is where the Governor-General lives. Yeah, out here nowadays. From one of the original homesteads, one of the original farms, Yarralumla, right, into here to Deakin. And then from Deakin we can transport it around a little bit. Okay. There's heaps of brick waiting on that line. So to start this off, I'm going to actually steal some of these guys, these trucks. Let's have a look at... There's 300 coming in. But you see, we're only actually shipping 180, so technically I've got 120's worth of vehicles, a bit over a third of these guys, that I could use on this food route. Roger that. Okay. So, buildings, thank you very much. Freight, yeah, and we're just... You're going to use this one? I think it's cheaper, of course. 30,000. Slightly. All right, we'll do this one. We'll make it. Doesn't need to be long. Well, not really. We can use narrow. We can do stuff on the ground. We only need one terminal, and that can be a truck terminal, and it can be country old, I think. And what else do you need down here? Well, higher cargo capacity would be useful. Signs are irrelevant. We could leave it as dirt, I think, with no fence. Sounds good. What's that look like? It's what on earth are you colliding with, buddy? I don't know, but that I think will do. That's $58,000 for one platform, whereas this one is 86. Oh, cheapskate. Thought so. Right, okay, so there's our freight platform for the farm. Just double check it, please. It works. Okay, good. Next, we need two platforms over here. We need one to drop off. And wait. How many towns? You've got a lot of towns to deliver to. All right, we've got 2 towns, 3, 4, and 5 towns. Ooh, you might have to go normal. Hey, normal 5. Could have a platform for each one. Would make it easier, wouldn't it, to keep track of everything? Okay, you are going to then use... Yeah, I'll use the normal one this time. Oh, it'll fit here anyway. Okay, how many towns did you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 towns, so let's do 5 on one side and 1 for drop-off on the other. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, well, if you put that on... What are you going to do? I'm going to zoom in a bit closer so I can show you. I'm going to put another entry up here. Right. So coming up the bottom corner, we can have the drop off and back. And all of the other places, right, they can come in from this top side. As soon as I configure this, Deacon Exchange. God, that's right. Sorry. Did that have to be... we'll go dirt. Will it do dirt for you? It will. Okay. All right, good. Shame I can't configure the actual roads in. Not on this variation of that mod you can't. Never mind. Okay. So let's get the first of our breadbasket operations, breadbasket routes happening, shall we? Error. Oh, hello, YouTube, telling me I'm not sending enough data. Here we go again. What a pain in the backside. You know what that means. It's time for a sip of coffee, which is already 20 minutes old and is on the cold side, but never mind. Right. If I make a new line, which is that button. Geez, has it been that long that you've forgotten? Probably. New line. Right. We're coming from here. Yes. Going to be yellow because you're bringing grain. And you're going to come... Ooh, this will be interesting. What? No. What? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. It's not what you thought. I thought they'd come along through here. Well, you could do that. I think I will, to be honest with you. A couple of waypoints, please. Yeah, I don't like the thought of them going around there. They probably could or should. But after Yarralumla, we're going to add that station. And then wait, what? After Yarralumla, we're going to add this one. And then after Deacon, we're going to add the other one. Oh, is that only I wondered what's going on there. It was on the wrong side of the road. But we're fine now. Right, okay. How many vehicles did you say you could flick over to that? About a third of them. Okay, how many are on this line then? 52. So a third of that is 15. Not going to get you far, is it? It'll do. Okay, how are we going to do this? I am going to steal these guys as they come back. Every second one. I'm going to start with you, right? And you are going to go onto line 1. Every second one. And you are going to go onto line 1. Good. There's one there that's empty. You can come over onto line 1. You empty? Yep. Line 1. That'll do for starters, I think. So line 1, rate of 30. This isn't going to get us very far at all, is it? Never mind. What I want to do is, once I kick it into play, is to see if we get any action happening here. We do. Consumers, Deacon Flour Mill. 175. Okay. I want to get a couple of these towns fed first, and then once they're fed and we've satisfied the immediate part of the crisis, the food crisis, I'll ask how the budget's going and whether we've got anything. But the trouble is, budgets have been slashed. The reality was, if you want to know why Canberra never got any further rail networks across the city at this day and age, they didn't have any money. It was as simple as that, and the Great Depression was one of the reasons why they didn't have any money. But let's deliver some bread, please, into Yarralumla. Where are you got to go? That's that layer. Up here, where the blue is. Right. Up here, which is nowhere near that. So it's around here. What are you going to do? Just a little drop off? Well, get rid of that one so that we know what our little drop off is going to cover. That covers an awful lot, doesn't it? When you come up to the side street. And that way you can come up that main road and do a loop around the block. So that'll work for me. Okay. So, new line. Not that there's anything happening there yet. Oh, God, that's right. New line. You're still calling these line 1 and 2 at the moment, are you? Not to worries. Alright, this is... Look, I know it should wait until full. But right now, at this stage, I'm just going to Yarra Food Dell. Right. And line 1 is Deacon Grain Supply. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we put a vehicle on Yarra Food Dell, please? Sure. I will just grab one of these coming out of here. Wait, where the heck are you going? Okay, you can go on to... No. You can go on to Yarra Food Dell. Good. So that's the first one of those. And just hold on a sec. See this blue line? Right. That brings fuel from here over to here. How about you deliver food to Griffith on the way back? Same, what? No new trucks needed then? That's a very good idea, Stephen. Why didn't you think of that? Could you deliver into Kingston? You could do Griffith and Kingston on the way back, perhaps. Well, let's see where the blue is, please. Blue is here, around all these bus stops. Right, what about over in Kingston? Blue is on this side. Roger. So, oh, there it is. Right, we'll just whack it on that road. That's not where the buses are going, is it? No. No. There. Right. And over it here. You've got a couple up there, so you need to go on the main road, I think. Tickly throat. Maybe if I put it on that part of that one-way road. Looks good. Alright, what's happening over here then? Oh, you are waiting, causing a problem. Manage line. It can't wait. Just do it. Okay, so I'm forgetting full load. Yes, you are. Okay, alright, let's have a look at this line now. It's going to go over to Yarralumla sidings, which is here. Good. Now from there, you're going to come, I've lost it, into here, onto platform 3. Then after that, you're going to go over to Griffith and deliver some to Griffith. Why did you do that? Must be faster. Fair enough. And then over to there. I would have thought that would have come through here, but obviously that's the faster road and that's what the game does. Handy. Alright. So what that's done, well, sorry, not what it's done, it's what it will do is it uses these however many vehicles, how many? 25, to bring food over to these places on this side, not so much that one. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Consumers. Well, you haven't got any suppliers in worthy of... not with a line rate of 30. Damn. Alright, okay. Well, let's have a little look. 260. Okay, I can afford to send a few more of these over to Deacon Grove. $254. What did you say? 170, wasn't it? Could go down to. We'll have a look. Where's this? 180. Okay, we're down to 240. Fair enough. You. So many windows open here. Go away. Okay, you can go on to there. I think I'll send one more for now onto Deacon Grain Supply. How's that? That's up to 55. Not very exciting, is it? Well, gosh, look at all the stuff that's waiting here that's about to fall off the back of the platform. How's the rain? No, the rain's fine. Okay. Why are you on pause? I always seem to play this game on pause. Right. Well, these guys are doing the thing now, aren't they? They've got the grain starting there and supplying it over here. Yes. Yes. Good. All right. So we've got everybody except Deacon. Deacon. Okay. Where does Deacon? Deacon wants it over here, I think. Let's have a little looky at the toaster. Yep, top side. Top side for the toaster. All right. Let's add a drop off here. You know something? What? You shouldn't be using drop-offs. Look, it's too early to worry about the mail and the waste. Thanks. Just yet. That sort of becomes another problem a little later. And that's Ron's problem. You know, later, Ron. You keep doing that joke. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? All right, let's... Because when you do mail and waste, you're not supposed to use drop-offs. You're meant to use these guys, not these guys. But right at this point in time, I think... There's no line going, though. No, there's no bus line going up there. So I'm not holding anything up if I go like that. Right, and put a new line in for Deacon. New line from platform 1, 2, 3, platform 4, and you're going to come up to here. Where to go? There. Right. This is Beacon Food Dell. Right, so can you rename that Yarrawumla line to say Yarrawumla Yarra Fuel plus food on the return. Gilby! How are you, matey? Good to see me back. No, this is my front. My back is this one around here. So how are you, mate? It's been quite a pleasant week here with me. Last week or so, it's been sort of like 10 to 19 degrees most days. The week before, however, a couple of 2s in the minimum mixes and a couple of 10s and 11s in the maxes. How's the weather where you are, buddy? Mate, hope you are well. I'm reasonable. Thank you. I did have a bit of a, still have actually, a bit of a thing happening after going shopping there a week or so ago, which is sort of, when was that? God, I don't know. That might have been why I didn't do the thing last Sunday. I just felt a bit on the offside. So, never mind. Stuff happens. Pouring down rain and in the teens. Oh, aren't you lucky? I've got a food crisis happening in Canberra at the moment, mate. The Great Depression has hit us. It has. The money's dried up. Construction is still continuing, but we can't afford to feed the people. So, yeah. I've actually got to get food happening and get food over to the various towns and feed the peoples. Feed all the peoples here that are building Canberra. Oh yes, not oh no, it's oh yes. It's the Great Depression, sort of stuffed everybody up around the world, including us. Which means for a lot of what we have to do, we have to borrow from Peter to transport Paul. In other words, this line here, the Brickworks line, was sitting on a line rate of 300. I've determined it was taking the stone into the Brickworks. I've determined that I can chop it down to 180. So that's where I've got the first batch of trucks from, without spending any new money. And I'm not commenting. I'm not commenting. That's what I thought the 2008 financial crisis would turn into, but it didn't. So, okay. So we've got this part covered now, haven't we? Because that's the first plan of attack for the first, hour. Oh my God, you've already been going 30 minutes. The plan of attack was for the first hour I would feed the people. And after that, I would do other stuff. I think I've taken too long. All right, let's have a look at these other places. All right, I have a food factory here, which could feed Civic. Yes. And I've got a food factory here that could feed Ainsley. Now, the Ainsley one, that's a sawmill, you goose. That's Ainsley. The same colour, sort of. So the Ainsley one would be best limited trucks, but if I took them this way and then brought them back, I could actually do, how big's Ainsley? Only 36. Look, that's fine. That's fine. I've only got a limited number of trucks that I could possibly purchase. I can't scrounge any from anywhere, can I? Well, hang on a second. I don't think you can. I mean, you've already reused some of these fuel trucks. What's going on here? Reed, why are you waiting? Causing a traffic jam. You can't do that. Sorry. Let's just full load. No. Just do it. Okay, well, what else you got then? Campbell and Reed. Campbell. How many vehicles? You got 14 vehicles there. No, well, it's not waiting. Good. Griffith. There's only 4 there. But it's waiting. Well, I'll do it that. Reed fuel, just double check it. Not waiting. How many vehicles? 18. So Reed and Campbell. And that one I already fixed. That's the one that's currently bringing the food back. Right, Reed and Campbell. What is going on here? What are you doing? Why are you still sitting there, Goose? You shouldn't be. Thanks. Move along. Moving right along. Wow, I wish you could get more fuel in here. Canberra's winters are cold. It's coming into winter. We need more fuel. Yes, Gilby, time does fly when you're having fun. Alright, Campbell has got fuel and Reed has got fuel. So I've got 2 sets of trucks that are coming across town up into here. Does that help us? Not really. I was hoping I could do a sort of... Wait. Why don't we combine Campbell and Reed together? Just for now, we can always... I mean, they're not getting this 50%, 60%. They're not getting much, but austerity measures mean that we've got to optimise the routes and do all that sort of stuff. There's no fuel crisis in the 30s. It's a heating crisis is what it is. All the coal we're bringing up from into Canberra from up at Berrima, up the line. I tell you what I'm going to do. I think what I'll do is... Right. This is the fuel, isn't it? Yes. Okay. I'm going to... My God, where do you go? You go way over... No, that's fine. That's fine. What about the Reed one? Where does it go? Tools. Tools? Oh, that's the one that comes from all the way over here. Tool up. No, where? Here. Wait. What the hell? Why are there logs on that line? Tools to Reed. Okay, it's taking logs over to Reed. People, why? That would be on account of the sawmill that's there. Seriously, is that within reach of the sawmill, is it? I don't want that. Not, is it? Really? There? No. Okay. It has to be. All right. This is the game deciding. I think it'd be a good idea to deliver stuff here. Why? Oh, good question. Where is it going? Read commercial. Read commercial. Which is I'm lost. Well, here are some trucks that I can probably reuse if I could work out where they're going there. Wait. Read industry. No, wait. Oh. Okay. Read commercial. The logs are going to get delivered here, which transfers them over to here for the Reed fuel line, which is going to bring them back over here. Logs to there. Look, I don't know what the hell flip is going on here, but I'm going to have to turn that off. Because that is just ridiculous. Half of this is stuff that I have no idea where it's going. Yes, quite true. Manage name, 11. Queanbeyan Tools Factory, it's just loading tools, please. And are you unloading anything? For now, say yes. Oh, I don't understand where those logs are going. Are you going to pick up tools or logs? Probably going to pick up tools. Okay, go a bit faster so we can see. Not caps lock, Stephen. No, it's only picking up tools. Right, I thought, where else have you got logs over here? Well, there's a sawmill there and there's one here. Wait. These guys, Reed Fuel, could bring it back to here. Oh, that's where the logs came from that were here. Right, because that reaches that. This, I've already told this one not to pick up anything. It used to pick up everything, but it's still only a decorative one, but it was bringing logs up to here. See, logs, of which there's 15 left, that are going all the way back over the river. That's right, to here, and then being taken by this guy all the way over to here. Thanks, AI. Right, so that all started. The logs, believe it or not, they started here. They went over to here. They came down the line into Kingston here to the sawmill. And some of them were left on the platform here, along with the planks, God help us all, to come up here to that freight station, to go on that perilous journey. All right, good. How many of these have you got? I've got 50 vehicles on that. 65. All right, well, we can afford to reuse some of them. Okay. So they're coming over to Reed. Right, what do you want to do? I want to steal some of them. What I want to steal some from Duntroon to here. Right, and then they can deliver to Civic on their way back. I want to steal some, and that will then tie up or get all of the food routes started, which will satisfy kickstarting Operation Breadbasket. So let's do that. Okay, we've got a farm over here at Duntroon. What's it called? Duntroon Homestead. Boring names. I know, that wasn't what it was called either, but never mind. It'll do. It'll do, donkey. Why are you flipping like that? Jeez. Right, what are we doing? Picking up food. Good. We're coming over to the food factory here. I'll do it on this side. Will you? Seriously? Don't think it likes you doing it. Well, I'll flip it around again. I'll do it on this side. Very wonky. It is, isn't it? What's going on here? Perhaps you need to do some flattening. Fair enough. Bit of road, please. Bit of normal street is going to be that one. Good. Come down. And put that on there like... Wait. If I swap the entries and exits over, please, so... That'll do. Only one lot of deliveries happening here, going over to Civic, correct? Yes. Okay, good. And a drop off. Oh, you need to fix that. Fixed. Then over into Civic somewhere. Where's the blue here? It's this lot, isn't it? Probably an awful lot of it too. No, that's not. It's here. Still an awful lot. I don't do it on the 6-lane piece of road, please. Oh, why not? I want to. If you do it down here, better not be any traffic lights in this lot. I might do it on the side street here, I think. Let's see how that goes if we come out, right, and then come in here. You don't get that lot. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, I'll do it here. And that then seems to get both sides of that little narrow gauge railway line. Do you want to make that street a tad wider before you do that? It wouldn't hurt, would it? It certainly wouldn't. 2-lane street, go 4-lane street, please. Well, this is going to be interesting. Oh, thank you. Wow. That was an expensive little doodad, wasn't it? Alright, we are coming from here, so we'd be going that way, wouldn't we? We would be better. Okay. We shall do... Wait, do it here. And then you've got nodes to get across, or do you? Oh, this could be interesting. I'll do it there. That means build a new line. Another new line from there over to here. I knew that it... no, that's okay. I was thinking it would go down there, but it can't, because it can't get across to the middle lane here to turn into this lot. So it has to go around the block, which is fine, I suppose. Okay. Vehicles, please. Oh, okay. What am I doing? Sorry, that's only part of it. Damn. Okay, so from Chester Road, which is Civic Dell, and this is Reed Bakery. So after Civic Dell, you now have to scoot out to Duntroon and pick up. No. Scoot out to Duntroon. Duntroon Farm. Right, and pick up the food. And then head back. Where does it go? It goes along there, up there and around, in and out like that. That's okay. Alright, line 1. So I'm taking stuff from the tools line, is that correct? Right, wherever that is. You're on the wrong side of... No, I'm not. I'm on the right side of town. Don't confuse me. These guys, these dudes. Right. You can go to line 1. Okay, coming back. Empty. Wait. Drop it off, drop it off, drop it off, drop it off. And you can go on to line 1. Are you Campbell fuel? It's not the one you want. You've only done half the job, Stephen. You were going to go Campbell to Reed and then back. Don't want to do that. Fine. Let's instead steal some of these from Campbell fuel and put you on line 1 as well. Okay, where are you going? Lower Campbell. No, you've got stuff on board. Kingston Hall. Good. You can go on line 1. That's quite a few now, but not enough. And this line, Reed fuel. Right, where are you going? You're going to Kingston, so you can go to line 1. How many you got left now? 15, right. I'll grab another one from here and go on line 1. So how many on line 1 now? 20. Not enough. Okay, fair enough. Not enough. 7. No, you're full. You're not. You can go on line 1. All right. Vehicles. Come on. How many you got now? 14. What's the 76? All right. What is it over here in Reed? That'll probably do. Campbell. Okay, I've got another fuel line that comes into Campbell, so I can steal it. It's a rate of 63. You can't steal that many. I could steal a couple. You could be line 1. It went good. You could be line 1. Yeah, I'm not worried. I mean, the task is to get food happening, not so much the fuel. The fuel's sort of happening. Might be a bit of a delivery crisis with the fuel. You're still not getting anything into Barton. Did you do Deacon? Yes, I did Deacon. How are we doing? Consumers. Griffith, Kingston, Yarralumla. Obviously not bringing much here. Okay, well, we've got networks in place. No, you haven't. You haven't got this lot happening. I'm going to have to buy trucks. I put a big call out to everybody, actually. All the unemployed people that might own a truck in town. We've got work for you in the Great Depression, delivering food. How's that? Sounds like a plan, Stan. Well, that's what they did. So, there you go. Spin you around and put you like about... Oh, come on. That's the grain, and you're coming over here. You're going to that. We'll squeeze you. bringing grain to there and dropping it back in Ainslie. And you don't need much, you only need enough to feed Ainslie, which is 36 times 2, because it's a 2 to 1, is 70 something. So that's all your line rates. The line rates of the others aren't 70 something. True. Okay. What are you doing? I'm trying to find one of these guys. Where the heck is... Oh, it's way up there. Not much, is it? No. Oh, well, that's it. Okay, new line then. Double one. From the farm. Thanks. Try again. New line. From the farm. Over to the food factory. And then back up to there. Why the hell are you going that way? Why wouldn't you come straight through here? I can understand that one going that way. Let's try a different colour so I can see this damn line, please. Ooh, wait, something's happened. Try a different colour that isn't there. That one? What's this all about? Okay, let's... this is the farm. Ainslie Farm. Thanks. Ainslie North is... food processing. Yep, and this one is... Ainslie Food Delivery Point. Hello, Jeff. How are you, mate? Thank you for reminding DJ UK about my name on his recent stream, mate. That was funny. I did leave a comment laughing at him and thanking you and Tez for chiming in. His comment was that he often forgets his name most of the time anyway, so... But g'day, Jeff. How are you, mate? We have a problem in Canberra. Well, Jeff's situation here. I don't understand what's going on with this line. This is just BS. Ainslie Farm. Coming in and going out. And we're going that way. Yes, that's fine. And then we're going that way. It's coming back up there. Why the flip is it coming back up there? I don't want that to happen. I don't really want this to happen either. I am going to use more waypoints. That's what they're there for, buddy. Okay. After the success of the construction boom in the 1920s, Jeff, the world had a Great Depression. And the shite hit the fan, and it hit the fan here as well. All right, after the food processing, come back that way, and after the farm, go on that way. Thanks. What the flip is this all about? You've got a one-way section of street here. I bet that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? You do, right there. Oh. Damn. Alright, two lane, and do that, and then do that, and that fixes that up. So you've probably got others. No, you don't. You don't have that problem there, or there, or there. You have it already fixed. Okay, so that was the one I forgot to fix. So, the Great Depression hits. On with the story, Stephen. Oh, hopeless, aren't I? Got it there too. And the problem now is that we've got starving people at all of these, well, they're suburbs, but they're actually, at the moment, they're still only construction camps, really, because they're building Canberra. So I've got all these people that are starving. We need to feed them. That's today's problem. And at an hour into the stream, I've done it. Well, you haven't put a vehicle on this one yet. Okay, I haven't put any vehicles on this one yet. I've got food flowing on the other side of town. Right. What vehicles have you got over this side? I've only got buses. Right. Okay. You've still got surplus vehicles here, don't you? Probably do. All right, let's see how many surplus vehicles you've got. I'll sell some of these, and I'll sell them. Yeah, I'll whack them. What are they? They are the Ford truck with side stakes. Good. You didn't even check to see whether they could even carry the stuff, did you? I did earlier before the stream. What made for dinner? Shut up. You're making me hungry. Look, I can't min-max at the moment. The budget's just not there. We've just got to get a minimum amount of food over to the people. And then we can say that Operation Breadbasket was a success. Okay, well, how many vehicles can you put on this line? Well, we're on 239 and they only need 185. Right, so like doing that. Let's do it this way. All right. I don't want that. I want all of them. Line 2. Good. You're going to go to line 2. So which one were you? Wow, you're going that way? Why are you going that way? It can't be quicker. I suppose it could be. All right. Did you have anybody on this Deacon one? No, not that Deacon one. There's a Deacon delivery. No, you haven't. Oh, crap. Okay, Deacon delivery. Let's Deacon grain. Deacon food delivery, please. Thanks. 227. If these trucks are going that weird way over to Ainsley, then line 2, you can go over onto line 2. Yeah, so I'm simply not allowed to spend money. I've got to use what I've got to solve this food crisis. Not fuel crisis. Food crisis. 215. Oh, good, we're still going. Okay, you can go over to line 2. Fair enough. How many on line 2 now? 37. Not enough. You're empty. You can go over onto line 2. 46. 203. One more for the road. What about you? Yeah, you're going the wrong way. You are going the wrong way. You are already going somewhere. That one. Send you over to line 2 as well. And in a little over an hour, I solved the 1930s Canberra food crisis. I don't think you solved it. What you did do is you started to feed the people. You got food flowing. I have. I've got food going from that farm. Let's try again. That farm into Reed Bakery. How the flip does Reed Bakery? How does Reed Bakery get food from here? Because I'm taking food to Kingston? I don't know. But it shouldn't. I don't want it to go to Reed Bakery. So all of these guys here, the delivery ones, please. Okay, manage the line. Deacon Exchange, only pick up food. Don't pick up bloody grain. Somehow, where's the grain? There. Deacon Food Delivery, right. Yarralumla Food Supply. Somehow it was picking up food. See? Somehow it's picking up, it's going on the Yarralumla line. Okay, well that's going to stuff up the foods. I don't want you to. I've got Reed Bakery fixed, dude. Okay, Deacon Exchange. Thanks. Only load. No, you idiot, Stephen. You've just already ticked grain for the others. Okay. You lot weren't very observant and didn't tell me that. I'm supposed to tick not that, but... Wait, whoa! Oops. Okay, we'll have to get back to that one. So that's the Deacon Food Delivery. What have you done wrong there, Stephen? It's the Ford model with side structs. Maybe it can only take grain. Grain, not food. Oh, poo. There's two variations. Okay, well, you've managed to successfully stuff this up. Okay, well, somehow we managed to whack a tarpaulin side on that. Right. The Yarralumla Food Delivery. It's the same one. It won't be delivering. It won't be delivering food back. It is somehow. Oh, that's over there. Yarra Food Delivery. It's the wrong truck. What's it been doing? Well, it's making money somehow. Oh no. You can't do that, Stephen. You can't buy another one. Sorry, you've got to sell it. What you've got to do is edit this guy. I don't see food in that list. Do you? No. Okay, well, we'll whack a tarpaulin over it and then we'll be able to deliver food. Okay, what about these guys? Well, I reckon these guys are fuel. No, they're covered, so that's good. They can take anything. Thankfully, we weren't using a tank car there. stone cold coffee. Yeah, it's an hour and a half cold. Well, I fear you have a similar problem here, because no, you don't. You've got the things. You've got the right trucks. Thank God for that. Okay, line 1, a rate of 41. Okay, does that mean Civic is actually going to be getting some food, does it? Not yet. Why? I don't know. Consumers. Do you connect? You do. Line 1. Right. Where are these freaking trucks coming? They're coming from Duntroon. How many are there? Oh, 10. Oh, that's probably why nothing's happening. It's on the way. Is that line 1? It is. It's the first one. Wow, that took forever, didn't it? But you should know. When are you going to turn, buddy? Not yet. I've got to get all the way down to the busy road. All right, whatever. Okay. What about this line here? We got the right vehicles here? No, you don't. Oh. Well, turn them into tarpaulins, whack a tarp over the back, rather than over the top of the side stakes, and then we can take food. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? No, it's not. Everybody was panicking with the Great Depression. And finally, there's another farm here you could have used. Well, there's two actually. There's one up here, the back of O'Connor, and there's Canberra, the original Canberra homestead here. Right, there's another farm over here. You still haven't got food into Barton. Right. So one more into Barton, and then we can officially say all the people are being fed, even if some of them are getting SFA bread rolls. True. All right, another line, please. Okay, new line from here. Platform number 5. Thanks. And you're coming over into Bartonus. Right. All I need is a drop-off point, which is going to be building one of you. Oh, way up here. Okay. Again, I know it's only a drop-off point, but if we put it there, you can go around the block. Right. Did you start the line up? I don't know. Did I? I think I did. I did. All right. Manage the line. Deacon Exchange, yes, and then over to Barton. The double one, where does it go? Please change it to Poiple so we can see. Up and back around the Great Circle. Good. So one more vehicle on that. Did you fix these? I don't know, did I? You haven't yet. No, that's only the grain supply. It's not doing anything. Oh, right, okay. So I need a new vehicle that's doing nothing. thank you, that can go over onto the Barton. Line 3. Line 3, thanks. And then you can change that to the tarp, or tarp, put a rag over the top of it. Good. Line 3 is Barton. Food Dell. Good. What was line 1 and 2? I don't know, you're telling the story. I forgot. Line 1. Line 1 is Untrimmed Grain. Where are we? Read Food Civic Dell. Good. And line 2 is this one, which is by that AINSLIE, Grain to Food to Dell. And now I believe all of our towns. Mr. Wobbly, how are you doing? Glad to catch you live. I'm glad I'm still live too, I think. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been as regular as I wanted as far as the live streaming's concerned. Tuesday one last week and the week before, I can't remember, it's been so long. I was working on something else, in case you didn't see it. Yes, a big vlog episode. Not a flog episode, a big vlog episode. But there we go. I was too tired to do streams. Mental exhaustion, unbelievable. Yes, it is nice being alive. We are in the 1930s. I'm almost ready to move the date forward, Wobbly. I know we've been in 1930 since I started this series, but we are now in the midst of the Great Depression in Canberra. And all the workers that were here, down here, working away, busy, building the city, built this city on bread rolls. Yes. During the Great Depression, one of the first priorities was to feed the people. So that's what I've been doing tonight. And because I've had no budget, I've had to borrow from existing road routes to set up all the new routes. So basically I nicked trucks from this line and put them on the grain line to come over to the bakery to then deliver to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towns on this side, and similar over here, Duntroon Farm into the bakery to deliver to Civic. Is anyone else up? All right, and there's another one going from Ainsley, and I had vehicles already coming over this side delivering fuel and what's this? Tools. So I stole vehicles from hither and yon. Oh look, I just love keeping the date paused, to be honest with you, mate. Until I'm happy with how things have progressed, I suppose. And then I might think of it, but you know, from the point of view of my storytelling, 1930 is a good year for storytelling. That's what I love about all these hysterical type of maps. I can make them historical. Real world map, I can turn it into a history lesson, sort of. I mean, you missed it. You missed it. Ooh, wobbly. You missed it. See that railway line there? This one here, this train, look at its name. It's the Forbidden Line. This was where Walter Burley Griffin wanted to build his train route into Canberra from Kingston. But in the 1920 whenever it was actually built, he was told, naughty boy, to build it somewhere else. This was too expensive. Not to build this one, but to build a different route to get stuff into Canberra. And Walter Burley Griffin just said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do that. So yeah, that's what's happening here. And we have a train. I've made some slight modifications up there so that there's a bit more parking space. But now, you can't do that. I know I can't. I've got to go there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill me. Not with that button, you know. That button. That's the one. I'm going to kill me so that we can just have a little follow along. Downer. I know. Up or downer. That's funny, isn't it? Anyway, guys, I'm just going to have a little follow along on Walter Burley Griffin's Forbidden Train for a second while I have a bit of it disappear off the screen, a bit of a stretch, that sort of thing. What I love is this train shutter mod. We'll see it. Boom. I was too quick. Did you see that? The loco was at that end facing that away, and it went flip, did a run around. That's why the track is like that, so that you could pretend that it did it. And now we're going backwards into Canberra from Kingston. Actually, we're going to read first that there is a station on the way, and as you can see, 68. What? How many are waiting? Too many? No, 3. Oh, that's all right. Okay, I thought we had too many people waiting. But I love that story about up or downer. That's a doozy, isn't it? All right, let's come in and come across and back a bit. Oh, boiler shot. All right, and up, back, and yeah, we'll just watch this traverse the Molonglo River on this snazzy little trestle ridge. Well, not so little. Look at it, goes all the way across. And come back down so I can see the train, please, Stephen. Sorry. Looks good. I'm loving this map. I am thoroughly loving it. I just wish I knew what was going to happen in the next rendition of this game with our maps. I wish. Now I'm hoping that I actually fixed the bumpily bits through here off camera. Somehow I've got a strange feeling that I didn't. I mean, they weren't that bad in the first place, but still. 3. No, look. That's atrocious. And this bit. Oh dear. Oh, and through. This is a wobbly boost. Whoa, oh, gee, that's shocking. Oh man. That was absolutely terrible. And when you're watching it, why does it say forbidden line? Because Walter Burley Griffin built it and he wasn't supposed to. Weren't you listening to that part of the story, man? Dr. Dorito, greetings. Yeah, Walter Burley Griffin, who we know as Canberra's architect, he was very naughty. He was told to build a line into Canberra, but because funds were tight, the federal, whatever they were called, building advisory committee or whoever, building committee, I don't know, the people who were supposedly in charge and handing out the dollars said, no, don't build this one, that's too dear, build another one, build the other one, the cheaper one. To which he just said, yep, okay, and built this, which is essentially where he wanted to go anyway, to get into Canberra. It didn't take them very long to build, and the line itself only lasted for 12 months. A bit over 12 months. And the reason it only lasted for a wee bit over 12 months was the beautiful wooden viaduct that we saw right back at the start. There was a flood in July of the year. It opened in June. I can't remember the years. Oh, damn. But in the July the following year, there was a tremendous flood that washed away the entire viaduct, just flattened it. And they never got around to replacing it. Strange about that. So here we are in beautiful downtown Civic. And again, we will do another run around once the train finishes its thing. See, we'll do the run around. There's the track up there. And, oops, come back over this side. And then it came up the vacant track and then up to the crossover and then onto the front. I love that mod. Love that mod. Unfortunately, there's going to be nothing like it in the new game. So we'll still have the bloody flip-flop. Bugger. Absolutely bugger. Yeah, well, I haven't seen anything like it, but what the heck. Okay, where are we? We are here. Yes, I know conditions of multiple vehicles are bad. That's fine. But hopefully now, when I click on the bakery, oh wow. Consumers. Oh, wait, what the heck? No, stop. Why are the... What the... Why is this bakery sending food over to Yarralumla from here? Okay, that would mean that this, see, fuel, it's not supposed to. This is just meant to go back to Kingston. Right. So from Reed, you haven't set filters, Goose. All right. Load nothing. Sure. Well, then that won't make its way back to be thrown on trucks and Barton and Greer, all of those southern ones are not supposed to be fed from here. It's only meant to be civic. Right, so just double check that. No, look, nothing. Good. Wow, what about this one? Is this doing anything stupid? It wouldn't want to be. Consumers. Not that one anyway, that's the farm. The bakery, what's it doing? Should only be Ainsley. Right. Should be Ainsley? What the flip's going on? Oh, come on, don't give me that. You're connected. You've got trucks. You're moving 24. Where are they? I don't know. Eight grains. Well, something's on the way there at least. So slow. Well, double time it, dude. Double time it. Oh, you missed. No. Go. Click on that. I want to see and make sure that it actually drops off something at the bakery. Nothing for it to pick up. Surely that's not the first truck. I'd say it probably is. Yeah, it's delivered nothing. Oh, wow. And now we have food here. We'll have a few. Right. Okay, that's one bakery. Two bakeries. Let's check this out again. That's better. Those will drop off. That will increase. Hopefully I have enough vehicles. 24, I do. On that one to get it into Civic. God almighty. This one, what's it doing? Dell, and Dell. Oh, that's looking reasonable. So there's 4, are there? No. Griffith, Yarralumla, Kingston, Deakin, Barton. What about... Okay, those two are on the other side. Queanbeyan isn't getting any. Queanbeyan isn't in the ACT, mate. That's New South Wales problem. Oh, really? Yeah, bugger 'em. Okay. See, the border is here. Runs up the valley. Right. And down that railway line. So this is New South Wales. Not our problem. Well, not at the moment anyway. All right. Well, that was supposed to take an hour, and it took an hour and a half to do it. I have solved the Canberra food crisis of the Great Depression. Have you now? Well, I have, and I've still got a backlog of bricks waiting to be delivered along here. So I haven't affected that. Ooh, really? What happened here? There's probably a gap in the trucks. How many we got on that line? 191. There must have been a big gap in the trucks or something for that production to drop off. Okay, but the consumers, they're still 160-ish. So I'm happy as long as the line rate was more than that in the stone coming in, which it is. 190 is more than 170. The brickworks shall continue pumping stuff out. Alright, can we get any more fuel? Well, you can't spend any money. You've got to recycle your resources. It's a depression, man. Right. Fine. I was going to say, can we send any more coal down there? This is producing... Ooh, nothing. What? Hang on a second. What the flip's going on here? Wait. 106. Why are you... Oh, stop, Doc. Stop. What have you done? I fiddled here. You sure did. Look. That does not connect to that. Stuff. It. Well done, Mr. Spry. Oh, shut up. Ah, look, that's... Fingers. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. I had to... When I added all of this stuff here, just before the start of the episode, I added an extra lane here. So one for coal, one for timber. I added an extra platform here. I added a depot here so I could order trains, blah, blah, blah. I did all of that just before the episode because that's not Canberra, that's part of Sydney. And then I had to relocate that road and I completely forgot. Boom. Oh, you silly boy. Oh, look, that fixed it. I'm surprised I don't have a backlog of frickin' coal trains up here. I thought there would have been a mountain of... Where are they? I don't know. All good. All good. This one's filling up now, finally. Did you have a time limit on that, perhaps? Did you? There's only 3. Okay, and at Sydney Freight, you told it to wait. Oh, well, that's why there's no backlog. Okay. Otherwise, oh, that could have been terrible. I could have had trains banked up all through here. Hey, Zero, how are we, buddy? Okay. Are you full yet then? No. Oh, look. You know how I can fix this? That's just crazy. Okay. Configure. Yes. Put it into overdrive for a second. Thanks. That's it. $21? What the heck? You only told it to wait 6 minutes. Whatever. Bloody stupid train. Alright, you. Right, okay. Yeah, so it made it a bit tight on the riverside of the station, but what the heck? Up. Now remember, this is supposed to be single track. Yes, I know. We can't have dirty miners in the game, can we, Wobbly? I love this bit of countryside through here. I almost want to go on a train ride on the real train just to travel from Canberra, perhaps up to Goulburn. Don't want to go on the Sydney line, and then back again. I think that'd be fun. I love the countryside around here. Mind you, it looks a bit dry and dastardly and stuff like that, but... Oh, hello. There's the head again. I've been hiding. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to come up in the world so I can have a look at a bit more of the map. It's not your typical temperate map. I've gone over it with a what's it called? The dead grass? The dead grass brush, very faintly. Just kept spraying dead grass everywhere to sort of give it that winterized effect, I suppose. Sort of. Just to take off the bright green of the, like that, of the temperate map away from it. But anyway. How's the tools going? Oh, there's still tools waiting down here, look. On that platform, so we haven't stuffed anything up. There's the logs being delivered to the tool factory. By the way, I did stuff up there frostbite, that's the winterized look. I did stuff up. This town here is not meant to exist until 1965, but Stephen activated the tools factory very early on, which was a bit silly, just because he wanted a backload of those logs, but never mind. Whatever. You can't replace that bridge. Don't even think about it. Why? It's the Depression. You don't have the money. But we need to employ people. We could build a new rail bridge. No, we never did. Hey, it's my game. I'll do it if I want to. Doesn't fit the theme. What town? Yeah, precisely. That one that isn't there. This one, next one, however, coming up, Queanbeyan over there. Not quite sure if it had buildings that tall in the 1930s. I don't think it's got any in the 1999s or the 2026s, to be honest with you. Anyway, Queanbeyan Station. Beautiful. I think I need another cup of coffee, people. So, we might just join the log train coming through Queanbeyan Station. It's a boring, I know this is a boring piece of track through here. And I've tried to add, like, the sidings. Yes, I know there's weeds. There's meant to be, okay? Don't complain. There's meant to be weeds there because it's a siding, okay? But this is all single track into Kingston. I don't know how you could do it in a game like this. You can't. I think there's about, I don't know, there's probably over a dozen trains already on this line, so there's no way in the world you're going to be able to single track something. No. Alright, I am going to just disappear for a second while I make the coffee. That's what I'm going to do. And that means I'm going to shut myself up and you can just watch these trains. See how many we're passing all the time. These are the log trains coming back. Good idea, having the back load, except I was 35 years too early. Whatever. Yeah, I've got a reputation for not liking weeds though, Wobbly, so I have to keep it up. I better put the kettle on. Back in a tick, people. Back in a tick. I know the noisy jug's on. I'm not quite sure whether you can hear that, because the background noise removal tool on the NVIDIA microphone thingy is activated, so it shouldn't be there. But if it is, bad luck. I need a coffee. Right. Fair enough. Yeah. All of that bit over there, that's marked for future development. In fact, the roads shouldn't even be there for the people to use, but never mind. Future development in, I think, 2005 or something, if you ever got this far on the map. So, interesting. Here we go. Oh, what are you doing, Stephen? Oh, look, it's all over the place, isn't it? Another log train. Good stuff. It probably does sound a bit like a steam train anyway. You're quite correct. Boiling water. Indeed. Yes, I'm not quite sure. Again, look, 1930s buildings, people? Not too sure. Ah, well, never mind. Alright, this is Kingston. We've just passed through Kingston. We're about to go over the Jerrabombarra Creek. Is that what it's Jerra something or other down? Yeah, this little bridge here goes over the Jerrabom something or other. Again, wobbly. The buildings are so not Australian. So not. But never mind. Alright, oh look, there's a coal train coming the other way. This is the bit I lengthened right there. I changed the exit for the coal train. It used to go in about here. So I moved it. Coming into Kingston goods. We're waiting for something. Oh, there we go. We're waiting for the forbidden train to head off over into Canberra, over to Civic. Right. Jug's boiled, back in a tick. Right. I made it. I made it, and I made the coffee. Yes. You look like you're stalling, waiting for something to happen, Steve. I can't do anything because it's the Great Depression. Other than feed the people. So I've got to keep an eye on what's going on here. Everybody seems to be... Okay, let's have a little look. A few crumbs have gotten over to Yarralumla. 21. Right. Can we afford to buy any vehicles yet? Because there's only one on that. No. Let's just make sure everybody's getting at least a few crumbs, please. Deacon. Few crumbs. Good. Okay. Griffith. 10%. Good. Kingstone. No, wait, that one. 10. Okay. Bartonis. How are you doing, mate? Click the town name, fella. I don't think there's... No, it's fine. There's a vehicle on that. It's some delivery there. Good. So everything on the southern side is starting to get... I just saw Fishwick. Thankfully they don't have any food requirement. Whew. Okay, northern side, please. What do we got? Well, the only one here is civic, and all of this stuff should now be going to civic. It is. Hopefully there's bugger all waiting there. There isn't. And we're getting 10% there. 250? Seriously? Hey, guys, it's the Depression. You'll eat crumbs if you have to. And the only other town that needed food was Ainsley, and he needed 30. Oh, you guys are all right, aren't you? Look at that. Wow. Unfortunately, the emissions have ruined your growth rate. Well, no, look at this, 307. Seriously? Ainsley's going to get big. I know. All right. What else? What else can we do here? Oh, Reed's got tools coming over. Tools and fuel. Sorry. Tools are also required over at Turner and O'Connor. Right. So, 85 at Reed, 92 at Turner. Wow. Another 270. That's a lot. That's coming from here. Oh. What's happening? We're not getting many logs in. Why? Come on, seriously? You haven't stuffed this up as well, have you? Look, anything's possible. If we're taking 379 logs from here down to the sawmill in Kingston, that's close enough to 200. 180, 190 here. 200. 200 going back upstream. Fair enough. So these trains are coming down full and going back half empty. 200. What did I say? 90, 90, 90, 270. Okay, let's see if we can deliver. We can bring tools over to here at Reed, because they come in there. No, they don't. They come in there. That's that line. Right. I want to see if we can deliver to O'Connor and Turner. Right. And again, it's the Depression, right? So you can't use the big building, you can't afford it, you've got to use the drop-off. I wanted to get ready for mail and waste. Well, you're going to have to do something different. All right, tools. All right, I'm going to say that's there. That's just about got everybody covered there. Wow, what about O'Connor? Oh, it's on the other side. Right. So, come on. Why is that? It doesn't. I've got to get in close. That's got everybody. It's on the main drag. Doesn't matter. Ooh, what did I... No. I thought I did something naughty then, but I didn't. I thought I deleted a bus stop or something, but that's all good. It's all good. Alright, what are you going to do here? One line or two? Two is easier to control, so let's do that. New line from where? Read commercial. Yeah. Yes. Coming over to... What's that line? God's... Oh, that's a plane. Coming to here. That'll work. All the way up Coorong Street and then up Northbourne Avenue and then across into Turner. Lovely. Alright. So this one is... what's it called? Turner. Yeah, you said that. So I did. Turner Tools Dell. Good. Now I'll do another new line. From... Lost it again. Can we do something other than green? There. Again, it doesn't really matter. This time we're going to come up to O'Connor there. Where's that one go? Straight up there and then straight up Northbourne into that and around the block. Okay. Oh, Austerity. Connor Tools Dell. Now this is going to take forever to get over to any tools from here. Wait on. Here. Over to either of those two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal 2 trucks, one for each route, and put one on, got the name of it, Turner. So one on O'Connor, thanks, and come on. And the other one, I've already forgotten what I put it on. Was it? I hope it was Turner. I'll soon find out. No! Well done, Stephen. I know it was bloody good, wasn't it? Alright, you, second vehicle, please. You can go on to Turner. Turner. Good. And we can go again. So all that's going to do now is tell the game that this factory, it's got some stored. It should start showing Turner and O'Connor. It does. Fishwick also needs tools. That's going to be a bit of bad luck for Fishwick, I think. So, I mean, we really can't do any industry expansion in a Great Depression. I think all we can do is to just extend the basics, and the basics are food and bricks and tools, and that's about it. I mean, things like, well, we could do fuel. Geez, you stuffed up the fuel though, didn't you? I know. It's working again though now, look. See? I could, if I had money. Well, I do have money. You've got $300 million in the bank. And wait. Did you set... You still on Wait, okay, I did that on... You put that in overdrive. But it's only shipping 100 because that's all that's needed down the line. Down the line I've got a freestyle industry that takes 2 coals and turns it into fuel. Right. So I could double this. Okay, well let's do that. Well, you've done it. I'll do it again. 100 output times 2. 100 output times 2. That's 200. But the coal is a 2 to 1 thing down the bottom. Look, I'm lost. I will do 400. No, I won't. I'll only do 200. Because this is already 124. Alright, I'm going to spend some money. But before I can simply bump that up to 200, this is only going to stay at 100 unless I tell it start using more over here at this place. So I need to configure this, and I'm going to bringing 200 in, it's outputting 200. Something's weird. Suppliers, it's only bringing 100 in according to that. I can't understand what's going on here. I'm confused. Barama, are you actually connected? You're still not... Wait. You're still not frickin' connected to the stations, stupid. No, look. Oh, far out, Brussels sprout. You didn't check that when you did it, did you? Still not connected to the station. Or is it? No, yes, you are. Look. Well, you have to be, Goose, otherwise you wouldn't have anything on the platform. All right, chill out. Okay, so what have I done wrong here? Shipment. Overview. Shipment. Shipping 100. Down to there. Oh! 1 makes 2. You cheated. Did, didn't I? So I'm... here. Okay, what do you want? Input. Input amount. Production amount. I'll just increase it and see what the flip happens, because I don't know. 1 makes 2. Alright, good. Alright, let's add another couple of trains. Oh, Stephen. Oh, look, these freestyle industries sometimes confuse me, and it's getting late. I mean, it's 9 o'clock on a Sunday evening, and I've had a busy weekend, and blah, 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 blah. Right. Shipment 100 out of 200. I haven't increased it. It still says 100. I want twice as many down there. figure. I can't work this out. Input equals output. What's the other one that we could do here? Input equals out. Input equals output. Input equals output. In and in. That's 2 in. No. Input amount. All right. I think what I've got to do is that. So 100 coming. Now it's 2 to 2. Okay, well that will now require double. Sorry guys, I'm confused about this. That's 200 out of 10. Good. Thank God for that. All right. Okay. So that means you could probably. Well, look. This is New South Wales. Right. Tricky. Clever. This is Berrima Coal Mines, which is not ACT. But they've decided that they can make some money to help with the Great Depression. And the New South Wales government says, yeah, we could whack another train on that line. I think we could. And that means it's going to come out of here. Coal train using Mad Hatter's mad wagons. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. And as you see, it comes up here, up the middle track, and we'll wait on the middle track. This guy full yet? Almost. Do you want to just pause for a tick? Give it just a couple of minutes more to fill up so that it is actually closer to full. He's going to wait there. That's good. Is anything coming up the line? What are you? A timber train. Well, that's good because he's got his own little siding. He can wait on here to get his timber from another forest in New South Wales. Actually, is Cowan Forest. I think. Is it in New South Wales? No. No, that's Canberra. Sorry. This is New South Wales, that's Canberra. So confusing. That rain, thankfully, by the looks of the radar, has stayed well and truly away from me, which is good. My tanks are full, thanks. I don't need it. There's probably plenty of people around who do. But 96, it's so slow. I'll just overdrive it. Does that do anything? I don't know whether it does. Oh, we've got a log train coming in now, which means you're going to fill in the outside siding. Right, what's next? Oh, what's this one? Oh, look, it's the passenger train. Lovely. That's good. That's good, because I was thinking he's going to go straight past all of these. This is the Sydney to Canberra. What do they call it? I think they call it the Canberra Limited, maybe? But he's, oh, coffee's gone cold already, Stephen. That's no good. Oh, we've got a train leaving. Damn it. The coal train's off. Never mind. I was hoping we'd be travelling past a couple of parked trains over there in the sidings. Might still get a bit of siding movement. The other thing I'm really looking forward to in the new game is these. The darker tunnels with lighting and with pipes and with curved roofs and everything. They're going to look so much nicer. Oh, sidings, they're all gone. All of them, both of them. Bugger. I was hoping for two trains there. Damn it all. That's why I turned me off, so that you'd see the trains that were waiting there, but no such luck. But look at this, look at this, look at this. Coal train's filling up. The log train is already through the siding and heading off back down the valley. Good stuff. So many train spotting opportunities on these maps. It's unbelievable. Oh, passenger train's moving. Hello, passenger train. You're heading off already, are you? No, I'm not. I've got to wait for that log train to get out of the picture. Fair enough. That's a brick wall. We're back looking over Canberra. Capital Country. Capital Trans. It's a radio station. It's called, they call themselves Capital Country down here. It's gone cold. How long ago did I make it? Wasn't that long. Oh well. That's it. Successful mission. Another sore bum. Oh, and I'm back and shoulders have been terrible lately. Time for a whinge and a complaint about my health. I have spent so much time at this station. I did there. Workstation. In the last couple of weeks that everything is so locked up. In fact, quite a funny joke. I thought when I went into Goulburn over a week ago, I thought, where are we? Hello, passenger train. You've seen this bit. Oh, all right then, fine. I'll hold the story for a second, because what I want to do is catch a narrow gauge train. It's the only one we haven't caught so far. Would you like a brick train? Sure. You don't want to go across through town on the other one? We could. We'll do him. Okay. He's taking bricks from a halfway point at up the other side of Parliament House, over the bridge here, into what are we waiting for? That right there to get off the bridge. Okay. Right. So and the funny thing about these narrow gauge trains is you've got to change your camera angles completely because they're lower. But that's fine. We'll just sit here and wait for this other train to come past. I got some weeds there, I know, and there. Now they shouldn't be there. Okay, you were saying about going into gold. I was thinking last time I was in town that I would go and get one of those businessman shoulder massages that, not the ones with the happy endings. legs. No, just a neck and shoulders rub. And I didn't want to have to contemplate going to either a chiropractor who was going to grab my neck and go, or a physio who, or then again there's a naturopath, and I wouldn't know how, they're massagey, but who knows. So I thought, there's a Thai massage place just round the corner from where I do my shopping. So I went in, ding-a-ling-a-ling, comes out and looks at me. Said what I wanted, just the neck and shoulders. You advertise it as a business massage, perhaps. I don't think they had man or woman. And she just said woman only. Woman. No, she just said to start with woman. Pardon? She said, woman only. I left. I have been discriminated against because of my gender. All I wanted was a neck and shoulder rub. Oh, what a story. Oh, that's another level, isn't it, there? Yep. Alright, so this is the narrow gauge line that we put in ages and ages and ages ago. He delivers all the way from down here, the brickworks, up the line into Parliament House. The bricks were used to build Parliament House and the Hotel Canberra and a few other hotels that supposedly exist around here, but I actually haven't put into place yet, and also brought over the river into Civic to be used in the construction in town. So, a little narrow gauge line was there in real life, believe it or not. Slow as a wet week, Stephen. I know. But anyway, what are you looking for? I'm looking for buttons. That's one of the ones I wanted. 2.5 hours, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to... I'm quite happy. I'm starting to get cold. I'm going to have to turn the heater on and... do a bit of this sort of thing happening. I've bought new sloppy joes. I'm got ready for winter. I've got new ones of these. I've got last year's mittens ready to go, but the trouble is, well, they're not mittens, they're actually gloves. If I had mittens, I'd be fine. But without the holes, you can't type. You just can't type with that sort of thing. So anyway, that's not going to happen. Anyway, what were you saying? Who knows? I think I was saying, hooroo, from me. Yes, I know. What is the time? 9:20. Early night. I'm working on another big video. A big video. Probably even bigger than the one that I published on Monday. And it's amazing how much mental grunt is needed to do these big productions. Anyway, I don't think Canberra would look like this with the neon signs and everything else in the 1930s. I know they've done 400 odd new buildings in Transport Fever 3. They had to probably to deal with the day-night lighting business. But gee whiz. To continue the comment from probably in the needs more red brick, which was, half an hour ago. Yeah, the buildings are just not Aussie buildings. I wish it was easy to build region-specific buildings. When they do it, city skylines, don't they? You should have Aussie buildings here. Because we are... Oh, hello. Gosh. Oh, we have a lot of sandstone-y type stuff in Sydney, don't we? Yeah, we do. But this is not what we see. Stephen? Yes, mate? You were saying goodbye. I was. Okay, hooroo from me. Goodbye from Transport People 2. And thanks to you guys in chat and the lurkers who were, oh, there's a bit of a wobbly again. I give up. Oh, and look, damn thing, where did you come from? You horrible, horrible thing. Oh, more over there. I give up. Okay, next map I make, there are going to be no Scots pines on it, and it's hooroo to you guys too. Okay, I'm just going to let this guy sit here for a little while longer, and you guys can enjoy the track ride back over the river, up around the back of Parliament House, and I'll see you next time. Bye.